Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of hardcore Minecraft. And today a very special episode, for it is the 400th day. Really, it's day 399, but you know, we have to get ready for the celebration. First a seed for Garuda, rather, he's just had one. So, yeah. Welcome to the world. We're gonna take a look around, you know, it's primarily gonna be a tour video, you know, and then we'll also have some cake at some point. So first we'll just head over to spawn. Do I have rockets? Apparently not. I'm not really that prepared for this. It's okay. I went home with exactly one rocket left. Not promising at all. Well, hard to do a tour without rockets. Ultimately not very important though. After all, once upon a time I used to be able to just run around all over the place. I didn't need to fly. We can return to that. So this was the original village. Spawn is sort of over there, not in the sky, you know. But for a long time we lived in this house, a long time. And then we finally made another one. This chest still has random junk in it. Ha ha ha, 37 gunpowder. I had a feeling if I just went somewhere random I would find some. Marvelous. True perfection. Alright. So, regularly scheduled celebratory tour. No, not really. We're gonna mend up the elytra first. This is all part of the celebration. It's all very important. We're gonna farm some carrots real quick. That's all part of the celebration. It's all very important. The music ends at a relevant level of gravitas. I thought that I accidentally hit the golem for a second. That would have been very sad. We wouldn't want to have to destroy such a hard-working creature on such an auspicious day. Do I have no inventory space for the carrots? Of course. Of course I don't. Because of the string. Who among us has ever wanted string in this game? Maybe it's useful for something. I just don't know. There's so much I don't know. I am aware of that fact. But in like a meaningless way, where I don't notice it. But several pigs later, and the elytra is in wonderful shape, and it is time for us to once more fly around. So, as I was saying, welcome to the world. First, we'll go to where it all began. We're gonna throw some stuff out of the window. We're just gonna litter some spider eyes and stuff. So this cherry tree is at 0, but where we spawned, as everyone knows, the important way to land is straight into the ground. So, you know, we spawned over here, looking like this way-ish, you know, no cherry tree there. It is like so somewhere in here. And then we like turned, and there's a village there, and then, you guessed it, my favorite thing in the world, a cherry grove. And not just any cherry grove, the prettiest of them. For the world continues on, and it's like, I'm gonna have to talk about the modifications. So this cherry grove ends there, which just like crowns the mountain, and I'm obsessed with it. I just love it so much. So these here I put in, but only like these like right here. And I made this little artificial lush cave there, and I got a cool little roller coaster that goes around it, and I love it so much. But all of these other cherry groves, which, like many people, I imagine, I'm a huge fan of them. And they just go on for absolutely ages. They're all over the place here. But I couldn't fly then. I didn't know how. So I would just be walking, and I'd see more cherry trees, and then I would keep on chasing more, and like riding on rivers, and just it was a really great world after losing my last one before this one on day 334. But it wasn't like the immediate world. We died a couple times in between. Irrelevant for this world. This is the realization of all dreams. But since we're taking a little historical dive, we're probably not going to go to the end, because that's boring. I went to the end and killed the Ender Dragon. You can tell by the elytra. It was very wonderful. There's a video of it, as there was for every single instant of this world has been streamed. So there's that. So here's where I fought the Wither. A lot of these holes in the ground are anyway, it was a hard fought battle, but we proudly defeated the Wither, and we have a beacon at our home. We've got a dragon egg on the wall. We've got a dragon head on the wall of home. We'll go home, of course, eventually. But for just one more instant, I wanted to chase the setting sun in this beautiful world. And I knew when I started that I was going to play for like 100 days before I even built a house. It might have been slightly longer. It's not much of a house. I'm not much of a builder. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just like exploring. I love the thrill of finding new biomes and how they link together in a new hardcore world. I was never ready for success, I was never ready to to live for 400 days, to slay the dragon and the Wither and do a lot of the advancements, not all of them, but a lot of them. We built a gigantic canal, and then we even made one that worked. I just love this world so much. It's certainly been one of the joys of my life, playing in it and creating here. Because while there are trillions of possible Minecraft worlds, and many of them have even already been played on, this one is mine, and because of the format, it's also yours too. And it's a good game. I'm not like ending or anything. I just like what a beautiful place, right? I called this the confluence of biomes when I found it the first time around. So you have like this bamboo going on, and then there's this beautiful dark forest in this direction. And then like this beautiful plains right to the left. So as you go down this seam, it's like you can turn your head and see so many of the possibilities of the world. we continue to follow the canal. 'Cause this was the great project, right? This is a continuous path, thousands of blocks, for the purposes of returning home to us, our beloved members of the crime family, the Mooshes, who mainly just sit around and do raps, but they're still very important. We're not going to follow it the whole way. This is most of it. What we did need to do is time it probably well to where now when we fly home, we'll sort of be there when the sun is rising-ish, maybe, and that will be very good too. So, oh yeah, there's a swamp right here too. There's a snowy thing there, and then there's like a little miniature swamp. We forgot to point that out with like mangrove trees in this confluence of biomes area. So really a wonderful amount of biodiversity. And there's like lush caves underneath it and such. And I could just take the nether highway home. No, that defeats the entire purpose of this the rising sun thing. We're not going to do that. So how does one make a cake? Well, in Minecraft, you just get the ingredients and you jam them together, and that's how it goes. So it's what, like wheats and eggs and sugars and milk, and it's probably it, right? There's no butter in the game. It's not baking soda or baking powder in the game, I don't think. I mean, if you're like really good at making cakes, you could do it without a leavening agent, but like I believe in I believe in things to help the cake rise. But like many things, Minecraft simplifies it a little bit. You need slightly more than just wheat in order to make bread. Oh, that would be a that would be a sad day if you went through all the trouble of growing it and then you just tried to cook it right away. Sad indeed. But I'm sure somewhere out there is a very tedious and thoughtful mod that that lets you make a grindstone so you can grind your wheat into flour first so that you can make your bread. And you can put your bread on a little stone in an oven and, regulate the temperature. If this isn't the thing it should be, it's definitely a thing. It's too logical for it not to already exist. But we return home way off on the time. I don't actually know if F3 will show me the time. I could have a clock. There's probably one in here somewhere. Hey, Nosa. Well, it's alright if nobody's here. It's still a party after all. And look at that. See, you're here right on time, Anosa. Welcome to day 400. Whenever the day rolls over, I'm not sure. We're gonna chase the sun until the new day dawns. We're going to be here. Ah, there we go. It's trying to get away, but we're too quick for it. If we fly really fast, will it be day 399 forever? What even are physics? It's not important. Is it now? I'm so excited. It's the first time I've been very curious about when Minecraft Day truly begins. It's got to be soon. But anyway, yeah, here we go. My great achievement. We're here in the most beautiful area of the game, sand. And there we go. Day 400. I would like to thank everyone. You know, everyone who's not here, and everyone who could be in the future. And, you know, the people that aren't watching and never will, I'd like to thank them too. You know, you do you. That's good. I don't want people to do what they don't want to do. Yeah, so there you go. That's how to live 400 days in Minecraft. There were a couple of times here where I almost died, right? And that would have been a terrible tragedy. I mean, it would have been fine. I would have bounced back immediately. But, you know, I've never known a Minecraft world as well as this one. Because this is the first place I've ever killed a dragon. So this is the first world that I ever, you know, could fly in. And that I could theoretically die here is totally immaterial. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to live forever. I'm not superstitious. And now we come upon our glorious creations. Islands in the sky, islands in the sea where they more, you know, more probably are. Some delightful turtles. One turtle egg that we're never close enough to hatch, you know, all of the good stuff. Got our shrine. It's a good shrine. Alright. Let's bake a cake. So it'd be funny if my elytra broke, my totem popped in lava, and I can't get out some hardcore evidence. That would be funny, but I mended my elytra before I started flying. But even if I got into lava, I got like one block on me. I might be able to get out. I've had some real weird moments over time that I've managed to get out of. This is not my first long-lived Minecraft world, but it is the longest. Alright, so... Alright, how do you make cake? 3 milks? Oh, it's gonna take ages to find that much iron. It would probably be faster for me to just, like, go get some out of the literal ground. I think there was some ore in one of those chests that I was just at, though. I just wasn't looking for it. Alright. It's the worst day of my life. Alright, how do you make a cake? I forgot again. Alright. Sugar sweets, 3 ridiculous milks, which is just like 2. Oh, there's some iron. Good. I mean, like a reasonable amount of milks. Fortunately, we have tons and tons of cows. There was a time in my hardcore worlds where I, like, carried a milk bucket around in case I ran into a witch, because I was so obsessed with not dying to the poison. In practice, you just need to murk them before they can see you blink. And of course, far more important than I am to the project is the crime family. You know them, you love them, but we're gonna go see them all because this is a celebration. We couldn't do it without them. Here's Doug. Doug, the amazing. Dig Doug. And, you know, many are his contributions to our way of life here. Doug is a most valuable member of the crew. Oh no! So you're gonna think right now that something terrible is about to happen. It's really gonna be fine though. Baby Moosh is going to, like, stop making me nervous. Who's a good moosh? Anyway, here are the mooshes. You know them, you love them. Mooshy Smalls! Your daily reminder that if you check my community posts at some point in the past, you can see Sid's fantastic fan art of Mooshy Smalls in the style of the Notorious B.I.G. It's just a really wonderful picture, and I mean, without going too far overboard, really, like, one of just the coolest things that's happened to me on the internet was someone doing you know, a fan art of one of my characters, which you know, I love Biggie, and I love Mooshy Smalls too. What a good guy. There's the vault washed over by the nameless golem. You might think, shouldn't we name this guy? How long is he going to stand on top of that box? The answers to that are maybe and a lot longer. You say we need a Doug plush now? Well, I'm not really much for marketing things, I'm afraid. They might already exist. But we got old Calcite. We finally got our dog back. And Bella. And now it's time for a seed for Garuda. I mean, look at our house. We got a wither skeleton skull. We've got a dragon egg. We've got a dragon's head. Aaron Cohen, big guy. I don't know. Maybe. But although the crime family is very important, we're going to go back to where it began. I just... When you consider how perfect this mountain is... Like, what a charmed place to spawn, right? Nidanosa. Like, what a magnificent world, truly. And here we are, where it all began, at spawn. I planted this tree, you know, from one of the cherry saplings. After a while, it was on some symbolic day, I think. And you know, that's sometimes that's all there is to it. You you can learn a lot about yourself or nothing at all from playing games. You know, it's an interesting pursuit. All art is like that, right? You know, I will say that I've had just the most wonderful time playing Minecraft Hardcore. Sometimes all you have to do, hooray, cake eating, is learn to play. Because when I started playing Hardcore in October of last year, I mean, I couldn't get through a night. I didn't know what I was doing. This world is the first world I've ever killed the Ender Dragon in. I love that that's true. I really enjoy that. I wasn't setting out to do it that way, just happened to be that way. And now I get to play here as long as I want, you know, because I'm gonna live for like 1,000 or maybe 1,500 more years. It depends. And I used to think that something would happen in this world, and I would make a mistake, and then, you know, we would lose it. We would lose this beautiful place that I had worked so hard for, like in my last world. But it wasn't like that. We conquered the dragon, you know, we slayed the Wither. We got the crime family all back together again. We did not learn how to kill creepers. We did not learn how to use a shield beyond the very, very barest usages early in the game. And, you know, I think that's beautiful. I think this parsley eating cake is beautiful too. Longtime viewers will remember the cake in World 334 that sat uneaten forever. Until death. But that's not going to happen here. This world. This place is mine, you know? It's not going anywhere. And you know, through our own dedication and skill, that'll be true. Even if we could theoretically crash into the ground, we're not going to. It's not like I'm a big risk taker or anything. I could have had them get super lost, but they just stayed inside. I guess I took off soon enough. But of course it is that time again. Man, I gotta get that firefly buzz cut out. I like the concept of the fireflies. I'm not putting up with that buzzing though. Calcite is outraged. He's like, you left the house during the national anthem? So much of my time in this world has been spent here, hanging out with my pets, looking at the bare stone floor and the white bed with my little trophies on the walls. It's a very me house, you know? It works. It's got Tetris shapes. Everyone loves those. Minecraft is such a good game. I haven't even been playing it a year yet. You know, it'll be in a couple of months. It'll be a year since I started playing it. But it's been a great year. It's easy to get down. You know, I struggle with that a lot. Minecraft is a sort of cure for that, you know. Hello. But Luca just headbanging away. But yeah, that's it, you know, 400 days. I almost can't believe it. But it's all true. And there's the sun for day 401. Here we are at Spawn Mountain. Oh no! What? Oh yeah, phantoms. That's right, you gotta... Anyway, so like I was saying, it's about time for a nice little peaceful interlude. Just let me deal with these things that are trying to murder me, and we will return to your regularly scheduled daylight appreciating program. Oh yeah, sunlight burns them, that's right. Oh, they're hiding underneath the oh, that's cool. Well, I'm gonna take care of that. We're just gonna do a little bit of elytra archery now. Oh, it's already on fire. What an unnecessary interlude. But anyway, yeah, that's all I've got for you today. That's the world, you know. I am continually shocked by how pretty it was right by spawn, and you know, I did a little bit with it, and now it's day 401. So maybe we'll get 400 more. Until then, until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. If you're here right now, thanks for stopping by. If you're watching in the future, I hope the weather is nice. And that's all I've got for you today. So I'll see you guys later.